do 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 we be live? We should be live. Let's have a double check. See, today's we do be live. How's it going, folks? Welcome to the Sunday stream. This Sunday we're going to be continuing this base we've been building and largely getting it up and running. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I was watching a Busta Rhymes thing in a radio station before I started the stream. It's Busta Rhymes, and he's being like interviewed in a radio station, and the DJ asks him to asks him to like sing to a few of his songs or whatever. So it's just like a mix of some of his song stuff, and then it goes over to I forget the name of that one. Oh, that's Break Your Neck and something else. And it's just awesome, but it's stuck in my head now, dang it. Good dangadoozles. How's it going, folks? I hope you're having an awesome Sunday. It is the 5th of July. We're finally 1 month close to 10th anniversary, which is on the 8th, 9th, 10th of August. Because it was 8th for PlayStation, I think, and 9th or 10th for PC. And something or other. Yeah, there's a thing people are doing on the 9th, which is a day I stream anyway, and it's at the time that I start my stream anyway, so I'll be taking part by default, I guess. But I didn't know about it. But apparently the Twitter account that is organising it has been is already following me, so maybe they contacted and I had no idea. I don't know, but I've followed back now. It's basically everyone is going to be. Oh, did I lift the thing yet? Everyone is going to be logging on into the game at the same time, 6 p.m. UTC, which I believe is 5 p.m. BST. Is it 6 UTC at the moment? Have a look. Plus UTC. No, it's 4. Okay, so 6 would be 7 then. So that's fine. I'll still be streaming. I'll be 2 hours into my stream then. Cool. So yeah, we'll be there online. I think basically the idea is to get as many people logging in at the same time as possible, which will hopefully result in peaked numbers in the game on the 10th anniversary. I think that's supposed to be the idea. Pretty cool idea, and hopefully would happen. Yo, Blue, Bin Frog, Anton, how's it going, folks? Awesome to see you guys. Hope you're having swish wins. So yeah, that's happening. Today we're going to be finishing this. Do I have enough sodium to put? I do, but I need to move that. Okay. The choister, look at it. There we go. And then I can finish filling that in. Then we're going to look for a power hotspot to set up power with that. Have we got the electromagnetic? We have. Hello. No. That should be good. These go at 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's the wrong bloody way now. Job shite. Okay. I should probably just do this in camera mode. Much easier. Oh god, it pushed far away. Need a bit of concretus. And a little bit of tiny concretus. Excellent. Oh. Lovely. Now we have our delicious landing foods. I do think maybe I should cap these off. Ah, screw it. Go on then, right. You gotta look a bit neater. There we go. I'll silver away. Lovely. Excellent. Yeah, that looks better. Cool. There's a lifeforms bird. I think this should probably go right to the edge as well. Oh crap. Okay, I'll work out which ones aren't connected when I get it powered up. So, yes, we don't have a survey device. I didn't think to pack one. I don't have the thing to make it. Looks like we can make it. Dang it. Well, that's not cool. Space Weasel, how's it going, man? Good day, is it good, sir? How's it going, Dark Lord, man? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a swish one. Yeah, so I don't have any I don't have a survey device. Which means, first, let's pop up to the anomaly and see if there's a mission for surveying a planet, because that will give me one. I could do that, but I've already done that once, which is what this one is. And apparently I didn't have a survey device in it. It was a bit silly. Read up Twitch only. Wait, what? Holy crap! Yo, Dark Lord, 100 stream streak. That's freaking awesome. Hells yeah! Thank you for going to all of the last 100 streams in a row, which is ridiculous. Oh wait, what? Oh, 100 times. Wait, are you sure about rolling again, dude? So, for those who don't know, friggin' Dark Lord gifted 48 subs last week. What debauchery? I know, right, Anton? New month. Oh god, okay. Okay, so thank you. Let's roll. Right. I was going to ask it, I assume just 3 again this time. You asked me to do 4 last time. That's ridiculous. Basically, because it ended up rolling 16, and he had a secret rule on if it was 16, then it would triple it, because 16, 16, 16. Yeah, right. So, oh shit, I'm over this minute. Move my tea. I'll move my chili gift box talk. I'll move my, what is that, tape measure, my box of Rennie peppermint flavour, basically Tums for antacids. I've reached that age. Right. Oh, this is a different one. You put that there. Oh, we have doubles again, but it's low. We have 2, 2, and a 3. I'm assuming you don't want me to roll the lowest because the lowest is a double. Yeah, wait. Oh, let's go. Skibaba-doo it down. Skibba-dabba-dee and a who hit how. Yes. It's yeah, you can always say that not knowing the lyrics to a song has never stopped me singing it. Putting the photo in live chat. God, why have I got 2 knives in the photo? I was eating fruit, that's why. On my desk, I have a paring knife, Japanese steel, and a normal steel utility knife. Because I was eating fruit, and one of these is the best to eat, like a nectarine. It was a bit firm, but tasted really good still. Dark Lord, thank you, man. Hells to the air. Hashtag 07, Dark Lord in the chat. Itchy leg then. That is super kind of you, man. Thank you, dude. Wait, what? Look at that. Wait, what's going on? Oh, hype track. Hells yeah. So welcome to Rowan Fowler, a Beeble Bum. Yay, Beeb's got in the gift subs. Hells yeah. Hail Wraith, Dadski, Deranged Cultist, Padawan Jurist, Jephus Lives, Rather Large Snail, Base Weasel, P. Norda, and Fastidious. Hells yeah. Like mostly memorable, like regular names there. Hells yeah. Thank you, Dark Lord, man. That's super kind of you, dude. Thank you for the gifted subs, man. I've been using this expedition to earn hundreds of millions of units and some extra nanites in the mission downtime. Built a large fleet to run frigate missions, a large capital ship, garden to craft. How did you get a capital ship? I thought... Oh, did you get it before they prevented you from being able to get it? It's a special hype chain. Wait, what's that then? So it's an emote for chat. I don't understand. What's special about this? I don't understand. Could you tell? It's a community train. And how is that different to normal? Is that just not just a normal hype train that has been renamed to community train? What makes a community train different to a hype train? If anyone knows. Doo-be-doo, skibaba-doo-dee-dow. Dibba-dabba-doo and a hoo hit hell. Ow. Actually, what are the lyrics to that? I've got to see. Buster Rhymes break your neck. Lyrics. Let's have a look. Oh, I definitely can't say most of those lyrics. God damn it, obviously. Am I thinking of a different one? This isn't... I don't think this is what I'm thinking in my head. Yeah, wait, so what? I must think of a different song. Buster Rhymes famous songs. Dooby-doo. Did it look at me now? Yo, Nanoplasm, thanks for the bits, man. Very much appreciate it. I don't know why I'm looking at freaking Buster Rhymes lyrics when I'm trying to stream. It's a special hype train. Some imagine lyrics are better than the original. All semen ticks to me. What does that even mean? A viewer gets emotes for being in chat. Okay, cool. Well, swish-a-doos. And thank you again, man, Dark Lord. Very much appreciated, dude. And yo, Nano, thank you for another 100 bits, man. Hells to the air. Got 50% of the ways completing your goal. Oh, bits got hells, yeah, awesome. I think he gives here's what Twitch says about community trains. The team is currently experimenting with a new type of rare hype train called the community train. Oh, at level 2, the train rewards viewers who didn't contribute to the hype train with hype train emote rewards anyway. Oh, okay, cool. There's a matching... God, what are you doing? Again, Dark Lord, holy shit! Dark Lord just did another sub roll with a 256. Yes, Dark Lord made a command for doing this. Semantics. Thank you, Dark Lord, for another 13 freaking gifted subs, man. That's incredibly kind of you, dude. Good lord. We're on to a level 6 community train now. And welcome to... Now, Dark Lord. 553 subs have been gifted by Dark Lord on this channel total. That is fucking insane. Gifted a tier to Catman Jace, Higgy's Tattoos, Silent Storm, Farlang, Ruden Sauce, what is it? Also, it's said by the one character in. Is it season 2 of Made in Abyss? If you want to get watery eyes, even as like a man who hasn't like cried since he was a child or something, watch friggin' Made in Abyss. It's brutal, man. Dire Phalanx or Phalanx. Easy Cure 24, Martin. Easy Cure 24 is a great name. Love the rhyme on that. Raga. Silent Throttle Rome, Wolf Pup Floki. Good name. Floke's a strong name. It's just a joker. Cursed with no fame, John 076. Welcome, guys, and thank you again, Dark Lord Man. That's incredibly generous of you, dude. Holy crap. Thanks for the gifts. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. That's really kind of you, dude. Right, good lord. How goes the expedition progress? Yo, Armatez, how's it going, man? John, how's it going over on Tubes there? Let's have a look. And let's go down. Oh, 92%. So yeah, I think a couple of weeks ago it was suggested that it would be the 10th of July that it was looking to complete, based on how it was progressing at that time. So by next week's stream, it should have completed. Scooty-doo, and then I scoot it down. Well, let's pop our arm over to the thingamadoo. And from 85% to that. When was it on 85%? Like complete tomorrow, maybe? Oh, did it massively bump then? Wow, so maybe because it's gotten close to the end, loads of people are jumping on to do it. Right, 91 Love Super, yeah. Oh, System Game for Honor of the 10th anniversary. Oh, what's that? So, oh, Atlas, yeah, it's invite 10 players per instance into your system. I mean, yeah, I think for the 10th anniversary stream on the 9th, I'll definitely do a community event, because there's one happening trying to get people to log on at the same time, which I'm all for, and I'll be on at that time anyway. But I'll also arrange a bit of a like community meetup on that time. I think the person whose idea this was is trying to push it. I think they're trying to encourage like streams and people to do different things. So it's not. I don't think I'll be getting in anyone's way by arranging that. Pink grapefruit and cranberry, delicious. Oh my gut instinct on your poll. I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah, I voted meh. And I actually haven't thought about anniversary that much recently. Moving on slowly, maybe. I mean, yeah, that's Pom. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, if Pom was online as well, like streaming then. I think it'll hit 100% on July 7th when Numsky went gold. I'm just going gold on July 7th. Oh, so July 7th the date when they had that picture with them with the disc? In 2016, whatever. And hails to the frickin' yeah. 24 subs, 200 bits. Ella. Open. Got a raccoon pop emote. Hells yeah. Choo-choo. Awesome sauce. Thank you again, guys. Very much appreciated, Dark Lord Nano. Ooh. Let's Scooby-Doo. Oh, that reminds me. I'm actually going to show you. Like, I've mentioned this in passing. Or if, like, it was on my mind in the thing. So, this week, I mean, it's only like 30 minutes a day, but I've been really trying to win. This is like the last league, the Diamond League, which is the top league in like Eurolingo. And I'm currently almost double the next person down in points for doing Japanese lessons this week. I'm trying to win it. It's the lamest goal ever. But I was like, I want to win the top of that league once. So I've just been doing like 1,000+ points a day. Basically 30 minutes of lessons. Thing is, it's good because while it's gamifying learning, and I like that kind of thing. I've learned so many new words now, it's ridiculous. I definitely think that I could, if I really concentrate, I think I could have the very most basics of conversations with a Japanese person now. So like when I was on that train station in Semi-Onsen, as I was waiting to leave, I'd made an Italian friend at the Ryokan, and like he was me and him were at the train station. When we went there was a couple of little old Japanese ladies waiting for the train as well, and like I started talking to them. They couldn't speak any English and I couldn't speak any Japanese other than like, where's the beer or something. And like I just kind of bluffed it, like because they were talking to me and I didn't want to just ignore them, and I kind of just did my best to understand what they were meant by the tone, and like thing, they're just giggling a lot. They're adorable, but like and like yeah, and then basically I wish I'd been able to actually talk to them, but like so yeah, I think now I might be able to actually understand it. Be cool. That looks freaking cool, the prismatic core. Stage 4 of 5. Hails yeah. Let's go down. It is such a shame that we had the unequal fragments. That's freaky. How is that exactly 96,000? Hasn't this often been like a flat number? It's just weird that it's an exact number. Why the chances of that being an exact number? Well, it's like 1 in 1,000, isn't it? Just randomly. Are we talking mad old lady smack? Probably, yeah. Zane, how do you post time in Discord? At symbol, at time. You can't do it on mobile. Although you might be able to do it if you type the whole thing out. But if you're on PC, you can type at time, and then it will come up with the command. You can just click the command, and then it'll be, I think it's at time, open square brackets, then you type in the time code or whatever you want. So yeah, whatever it is, and then close square brackets. I always do it with the automatic, like I just type at time and it brings up the command, so I just click that, then type 17 for 5 p.m. Click the syntax I want and it's done. I use Zeshi thingy to pull up times. Zeshi thingy to pull up times. What do you mean by that? Zeshi thingy. What's that illogical about toot toot? Just earned a new 1k bits back. Hells yeah! Awesome, dude. Always been 1,000 more than Sage. I don't think it's always been that. It might maybe since Xbox joined or something. A site I use is specific for different. Oh yeah, so I used to do that. But so if you're on mobile, you'd want to do that. Yeah, just like type into Google Discord time code, and there's at least one. I used to have it bookmarked as well. Website where you can just type like get the code to copy paste. That still works, of course, but it has its own time command now. It's just easier if you're on PC. Gut instinct. To me, voting mayor seems highly logical as it needs to be changed at all costs, so I voted toot toot. Okay then, they're probably thinking, yeah. Right, hells yeah. I would pretty evenly with the casual anticipation getting hyped and toot toot. Right, so that's what's happening now. As you can see, I had the motivation just because it's for most of it, it's been impossible for us to get even in second place. I love competition, but this isn't competition. It's kind of pointless. So, yeah, haven't been able to motivate. It's like if it was the exact amount of people per group, that'd be amazing. I'd be all over that. I'd have been hyping like mad for the last several weeks on thinking to try and get Sage to do more, but I don't think I left anything in this. I was hoping we could get the green to win, but blue is. Fortunately, because blue's always had more people than royals and than green and red, it's guaranteed to win essentially because it just had more people. It's just statistically with that many people. Like when there's only a few people, if it was like 10 people in Weavers, 9 in Royal, and 8 in Sage, Sage could definitely win that. We'd have to put more effort in. We could definitely. There's a potential. It's possible to win that. When it's 96,000 people, it's such a large amount of people that it's just statistics at that point. It doesn't it's the individual effort of the extra effort an individual puts in. It's hard for that to mean anything because the same amount of people, because there's so many people in each group, the same amount of people who will put in all that extra effort are going to be equally spread over those groups, kind of thing. So then it just comes down to just the extra few numbers. How do you want to end up as a Sage? You didn't get to choose, so you couldn't choose what team you're in. It automatically put you in a team, which is why I assumed we would have exactly equal numbers on each team. Why most of us assumed that way, and I thought that's fine then. If we have equal numbers on each team, that's the best way to do it. And obviously, to do that, you can't choose. But kind of the worst of both worlds. We didn't get to choose, and like one team was pretty much guaranteed to win. Whole actual thing, the epic scale of the whole thing is still badass. Right, so we want the server device. We can't do Nexus missions in this, so I can't get the survey device through that. So yeah, I'll save and get the primary save, see if I can. I don't think you can add anything to send over in this one. I could switch to a really cheap C-class multiple. I don't have one, but it'll cost me 2,000 nanos, but it is what it is. I've got them, so. Primary save. A Busta Rhymes song is going to be stuck in my fucking head all day. Oh my lord. I was cleaning up the kitchen, it popped in my head and I was like, I've got to see the video again with the radio station. I'm not sure that was the best idea, really. And I still did, damn. Skip it up, I do when I who hit. Ow. You're following along with the ARG? I'm not. I was convinced pretty much from the beginning that it's nothing to do with HG. Maybe it is, but it just seemed like it wasn't. And I don't really know much about the ARGs, so I didn't follow Waking Titan. I don't know about all this. Like, for me, it's something I would need to know how it works for me to enjoy following it. I have no idea how all this image, like, mapping works and stuff like that. And good evening, Angus. How's it going? Or King, awesome to see you, man. Yeah, they have a lot on the Atlas Forum with info. Atlas Forum. What's the Atlas Forum? I've never heard of that. You mean ETAR? How long left on the expo? Oh, well, it'll be 22 days, maybe? Have a look. Oh, I can't see from this. We'll see in a sec. 3 weeks. So yeah, 21, 22 days. Should be 22 days today. I think it was 30 last week is what I'm basing this on. Oh, 23 then. And it's being used for Project Skyscraper. So that was a form created for Waking Titan. And it's being used... Isn't that ETARC though? Not Atlas? Or is Atlas just another name for ETARC? Atlas Forum. It's a presidential election. No. Atlas Forum Project Skyscraper. I'm seeing ETARC coming up even when I put in Atlas. So I think you do mean the ETARC. Oh, okay, so forums.atlas-65.com. That's the ETARC community. I guess that's the comment. So yeah, I'm not caught up on it though. Seems like we are pushing for time. What do you mean pushing for time? The forum was part of the Waking Titan ARG and was made by the people running the original ARG. Are you sure about that? The people running the original ARG I'd have thought would at least have been hired by Hello Games, because that was an official thing, wasn't it? I thought ETARC was the people who were investigating it. But maybe it is, I don't know. I don't think it was it? But again, I don't know that much about it. So let's see if I can... I think I've got... Oh, one of these might be B class. Doesn't look like I've got a anything but an S class on my main save. My original one. So I have space to pick up another one. Could see if I can get the C class that's in here. Put that on, that'd be cheaper. Yo Angus, how's it going, man? Good days a doozits. What the hell? Why is he pushing me? Yeah, the Project Skyscraper website has started to build the tower, and players are being assigned rooms in the tower. That means nothing to me. I've got no idea what the tower is and stuff. So, like I said, I haven't been following it. So, I feel like that needs context. What that is? No, I'm not exchanging. So, yeah. I just have to pick one of them that has at least slots or something. No, he lost them all, and he lost them now. Probably the one with the least is probably going to be like one of these two. We've got Mac. that. Skibidi-bidoo and a skibidi-bidoo and a boo and a boo and a skoo and a dibidi-bidoo and a hibidi-bidoo and a boo and a skoo and a skibidi-bidoo and a hoop and a hibidi-bidoo. Skibidi-don't, skibidi-bidoo and a hibidi-bidoo. Skibidi-bidoo and a skibidi-bidoo and a hibidi-bidoo. Ask her, has this got a survey device in? It has. Let's just do this one. Skibidi-bidoo and a hibidi-bidoo. Freaking Buster. Getting all up in my face, in my herd. I mean, yeah, I should probably look into the ARG. It's like, I decided, because I don't really know anything about it, like, I wasn't involved in the original, like, and to the point of me, I'm not going to be able to make good videos about this, because, well, I suppose I could if I put the effort in to understand it, but I just haven't got time to like research the entire first one and stuff when there's people who already have done that, such as Cobra. I think Cobra is kind of back, isn't he, for this? He's trying to do stuff for the tent. Oh, it didn't just take it over. So, let's take that. Huzzah! We have survey device. Yeah, it only cost us 1,500 nano. Such a cheap price, am I right? To be fair, buying the blueprint would have cost like 500 and then I've had to... Actually, it would have been cheap just to buy it. Well. I didn't think about that. I'm tired, guys. Okay, I'm tired. I'm not tired. By the way, guys. Check these out. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Big old bag of ancho chilies. Big old bag of pastilla. I've no idea how you actually pronounce these. I assume it's pastilla. This one is the crazy one. I assume that is said guajillo. I have no idea. But I have chilies for days. I've also got some eyeballs as well. And a couple of cans of chipotles and adobo. Make an epic chili. Drawing a blank. I was looking at the redacted. I don't know how it's going to. I don't know what redacted is. How dramatic is it to start playing NMS again after a break of about 6 years? Well, it'll be a dramatic difference in what the game's like now, for sure. A lot's happened in the last 6 years. Yeah, I don't know if you're still there, Louis, but so could you elaborate on the tower at all, or? So when you are trying to find hotspots, you have to be within 400 U of one for it to show up on this. If it's not within 400 U, you'll still hear a sound of where the closest one is. So I'm facing where the closest one is. Of course, with going this way, it'll beep on the right. This way, it'll beep on the left. And if I look in the right direction, it'll do that sound. So let's go over and find it. Have we got the stuff to make a beacon? No. So sodium nitrate. Weird, hadn't had that happen for me. Was bugged for me a long while. What? As in never stop screaming. Wow, so much new stuff. I mean, I don't know what you're like. Maybe, do you do that often in games when there's new stuff? If so, then you're probably going to do it in this one. Weird. Okay, weird. Hadn't had that happen for me. Was bugged for me for a long time. Would literally point to nothing. Okay, that's weird, because this has always worked that way for me since it was introduced. Geronimo. There we go. We're close enough now. It's actually pretty close then. Not too bad. We will need to expand the radius, so actually I may as well expand the radius while getting to it. So, what I mean by expand the radius, your base radius of a base computer is 300U from where you first place it and claim. You can move the base computer after claiming it, but the center of the build area will always be where you claimed. You can expand this by up to 1,000U radius from that center by building. Now, the way you expand it is that think of a circle as a radius. When you build something, when you're standing within that radius, anything you build when standing within that radius, the buildable area, will count as part of that base. Once any new things that you've built from standing within that radius that are outside of it or right on the edge will basically extend the building area to around it as well. This isn't like that it just like stretches the existing one around it. It will produce its own separate little radius of about 15U around all pieces that you build outside of that area. And anything that, so then you can then stand in that next to that new piece that was outside the original area. But because it's now got its own little area, but it counts as the same as that original, same as base, you can stand in that and build other things that will also increase. This phenomenon will happen up to 1,000U away from the original base computer location. So, to expand your base boundary, you can literally just stand, as long as you're standing within the original base, you can then build things going straight or make any path you want, and it will create a ton of little circles of area that will basically then create a tunnel of the base boundary. So you can run to a new area up to 1,000U away and build there, and it'll be the same base. It's very... I'm not sure it's that definitely wasn't the best way of explaining it, but I haven't got a script. I haven't thought about how to explain it properly. So, if you have any other questions about that to elaborate, I'll happily do that. I think Louis might have thought I was not interested or something. I'll have a look into the ARG, see if I can work things out. A dramatic, as in screaming, a weird hadn't happened for me. No drama, show nothing. Learning more and more about you today. I don't like competitions. That's like having companies cause the console war, even though there's no battlefields on this planet to battle against each other. I mean, you could classify the console wars as a competition, sure. That's not like a representative of competition. Competition is how, like, probably the majority of all innovation from all of humanity, from all of history has ever happened. Competition's a tool. It can be good or bad. You can participate competitively in toxic ways. But if anything, I would say that competition as a whole leans toward the good. It's like anyone who has achieved great things is almost certainly a highly competitive person. Not everyone is competitive, of course. Competition and ambition are usually like kind of very similar things. You know, if you're ambitious, you're usually incredibly competitive. Break out the whiteboard. Yo, Sword! How's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Been meaning to friggin' call you to catch up. It's been ages. I hope you're doing well, man. Hell, are you getting hyped for this good stuff? Bring out the whiteboard, yeah. I've got a whiteboard here. And I actually cleaned it recently, so it hasn't got much on it. It has an unfortunate thing that didn't end up happening on my schedule, but the only other thing is NMS Meet, which is the 27th of August, I think. I think so. I've got my hotel booked. It's a Saturday. I've got my hotel booked in Guildford. It's on the high street. Same one. Me and Gek are in the same one. Gabby's coming this time, though. Gabby's lovely. It's going to be good seeing Gabby again. Gabby's old and Gek's missus. Yeah, Sword. I remember when you were talking about coming to the meetup one of the years. Are you considering it this year by any chance? The fact that you haven't said anything already, it's probably a no. But because Sword was going to come, then COVID happened. He even like got like the money together and stuff to come. Right. So, oh yeah. Now, if you want to expand your base boundary, there is a thing that will happen if you've like been messing around, like teleporting and stuff. It will kind of lock it, and you won't be able to expand it. To make sure you can definitely expand, you want to save and reload in the local area. So I'm going to jump in my ship, jump out, reload. And we are all still shocked how GG landed Gabby. Hey dude, he makes really good tea, man. Makes really good tea. These miracles do happen. I've only met Gabby once, but yeah, she's really nice. Me, Gek, and I went to the Christmas market in Birmingham. This Christmas just gone. It rained a bit, unfortunately. Rained while I was eating my currywurst. Bratwurst, man. Oh, so good. So, reload, and then a skill dip down. Skip it, who and a poop it, pal. But Buster Rhymes is in the room. Dooby-doo. Skip-a-doo dip. Skip-a-dip-a who and a poop wow. Right, I was just thinking over the schedule. Because, like, I'm aiming to get a No Man's Sky video out tomorrow. The video was originally planned. It's not going to be finished. So, I'm trying to think what I should do instead. The video was originally going to release yesterday. It's probably going to be released on Wednesday. It's a short one. It's a Windows one. I really want to get a No Man's Sky one out tomorrow. That's the thing. I have a booklet with so many ideas. I have a spreadsheet with about 50 video ideas. I'm never short of video ideas to make for No Man's Sky, but I constantly have choice fatigue or like decision anxiety or whatever. The amount of hours I've wasted like on days where I've been like, right, what should I make? And I get nothing finished that day because of it. Ridiculous. Right, let's have this direction. No, I've got some family stuff going on at the moment. Haven't even thought about it. Ah, fair enough, man, yeah. And it's such a shame that you couldn't have come over that original time. Visiting you in North Carolina is still on my bucket list. Like, I want to visit you, then travel up West Virginia, visit Dark Lord. He doesn't know this, but I'll just show up. I'm sure you. I have a feeling you have his address. I'll just have to secretly get it off you and then show up, and be that awful person. Like it's not a nice surprise for someone to just like show up at your door like that. It's like, it just, hello, Dark Knight. It's like, dude, I have to work. What the fuck, man? Well, I'm here for a week. Oh, it'd be so annoying. Like, yeah, I'd just be awful. If like, if one of you guys just showed up at my door or something without like telling me, I'd be really annoyed. I'm like, well, I'm busy for a couple of days because didn't know. So you here for a week? I'll see you in 4 days. Yeah, it's bad boy. Oh, also, we need to make sure I don't get too far away. So, yeah, we're on the border. I might be too far. No, yeah, we can still do it now. So this is how you. This is how I'm going to expand it. So let's go to the edge, and I'll show you where the difference. So if I just keep running in this direction, very shortly, I won't be able to build again. There we go. Base out of range. Now, if I go back, you see, I still can't build it there. It's based on where you're standing. So if I just move here, there we go. And I can build it all the way here and all the way over there. So it's based on where your character is standing, not where you're pointing. That's based on which in your base. Now, one thing you can do is, I think, actually, I should probably, let's find out the exact spot first. Because we want a straight line if we can. Senior paralysis, get it real. I get real bad too, yeah. Surfgate, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's okay over there. You guys got it really bad with the heat and stuff, didn't you? The heat wave is continuing next week for us. It's not going as high. I think it'll be about 4 degrees lower than it was last time. From highest to highest. But going back for a week again. The father carried anticipation votes in the lead, and I highly doubt that the mayor vote will ever survive. Yeah. SFK, if you showed up in my house on a work day, I'd still be at home. That's the thing. There are definitely people who would be like, "Alright, what's the dude? It's North Carolina. If you get past the fence and the dogs you deserve to visit, there's dogs. In that case, I have to make sure I come with treats in a baggie so that the smell isn't left in my pocket and hands after. Otherwise, I'll just bite my legs off. And then, I'll get a comically large steak from like the what's it called? It's just that stupid, like, steak where it's like cuts across the marrow bone and everything, be like this big and that thick. Comically large steak, throw. Any animals in the area will be like, ooh, thanks! And I'll just buy my way past, bribe them. That's the way. Actually, I hate surprise visits, but we are overdue to meet in person, so I'd roll it. That's what I mean. So, like, it would be really annoying, and like you'd be like, dude, come on, you're better than this, type thing. But you'd still be like, anyway, let's make the most of it. Like I would be if you knocked on my door, but I'd probably be like, just told me, man. But, like, with all that planning you didn't think to mention. Let me show you my toys. Just forgot we're base building. It's been so long since we were building. Wait, what? We built last week. Oh, what do you mean, been so long since I started? It did take forever to build. I've always been like that. Done it myself. So, let's go back toward the base. And we'll carve the way over. I'm not going to do anything fancy with this. Soup Soft, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. There's a doozes. You know what? Let's get the items required to build the electromagnetic as well. Be much easier. Do you like gnocchi? I've never tried it, username. Never tried it. I've seen so many people make it because gnocchi's basically like potato pasta, isn't it? It reminds me of that one episode of Food Wars where they only have potatoes to work with and they make noodles out of potatoes. But like, I like gnocchi, like little... It's potato pillows where like the potatoes have been worked. So like I love mashed potatoes that I've worked a bit. So whenever you see people saying how to make mashed potatoes, they always say like Michelin star mashed potatoes, you work it as less as possible. You push it through a ricer first, then push that through a fine sieve. By doing that and not mashing, you don't work the potato so much and it doesn't become gluey. I like a bit of that gluiness. Not totally, of course. But I actually like that texture for my mashed potatoes. Am I weird for that? Maybe. So when I mash mashed potatoes, I do overwork them a little. Because I want that texture. I don't get that. It's weird. I've never tried... Oh, I haven't tried gnocchi at all. I definitely haven't tried sweet potato gnocchi. Does sweet potato work for gnocchi? I know, because sweet potato and potato are extremely different things. Like, they're just different in makeup, so I'd have thought they would work a lot differently than many things. Bruce, how's it going? Marco, good to see you. Should days are doozies. Oh yeah, Darkwood said what? I was talking about just showing up at people's houses unannounced. Like, hey! Showing up a Sword then yours. Without saying anything. Get your address off Sword. I don't know if Sword has your address, I'm just assuming he probably does. I'd have to bribe him for it or something. Dude, there's so many ways and preferences for potatoes, it's a bait. Ways and debate. Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, but I mean, potatoes are one of the most versatile foods we have, isn't it? It's like... Potato is even more versatile than flour. Like, flour is used in so much. Oh, actually, talking about flour, I tried something last night. So, a while back, I tried making a gumbo. I burnt the roux. I didn't realise I'd burnt the roux until I'd made the whole thing, and it just had an off aftertaste that was like acrid. Ruined it. It's such a shame. I think we need a bunch of these. Let's just get them all. So I made so I found out there's a different way to make like a dark roux, and it just looks easier where you don't stir. You're not just standing there whisking or stirring the roux for like an hour plus. Basically, whack the oven on as hot as possible. I got about 500, half a bag of flour. Put it in a glass baking dish, on the old Pyrex ones, and just ruffled it up a bit. Put it in the oven. 5 minutes later, came down, took it out of the oven, whisked it up a bit to break it up and stir it around. Put it back in. Did that every 5 minutes for about 40 minutes to an hour. I now have perfectly browned flour. Super even. It's a real light brown. It's like cinnamon brown because it's dry. If you mix it with water, it'll be a pretty chocolatey roux, like colour. So I haven't got to fuck around with like potentially burning a roux. I've just got this half a kilogram of flour that I can now use in making all my Japanese curries and gumbo and stuff. It's just, I've made a load of it as well. It's like half a bag. So I've just got one of my friggin' like, you know, those glass... I use a lot of those glass jars that have the clip lid thing. I have all my lentils and my beans and my pintos and stuff and my rice in. I've got some massive ones that have all my rice. And I always carry 4 different kinds of rice because I like my rice. So I've just got one of those next to the stove because I always have one with normal flour in for roux. So I've now got one with brown flour. I could just make them whenever I want. I'm super happy about it. It's awesome. I made a thing last night with a chorizo ring I just cut them into medallions, fried those off a bit, added a load of onions, some garlic, a bit of this brown flour, added some extra oil because you need it if you're making a roux. A load of some extra smoked paprika and a bit of cumin. Oh, and a few chipotles in one of these cans in adobo. And then boiled that. Well, after frying that up, tomato paste. I then added 200 grams. When it was dried, it was 200 grams of pinto beans. It's probably about 500 grams when it's wet. And of tomatoes. And then just stewed it for hours, and it's freaking awesome. Epic delicious. It's like a Spanish tapas style chorizo and pinto bean salsa type thing. It's delicious, man. Good. Add some for the stream. What do I need for this? Magnetized and chromatic. I got a decent bit of chromatic. If I can get more, I'll get that. But we get the magnetized, which this sells as well. Oh, not much. Not much of that either. Fucking hell. Do I have any, like, Indian? One of these could give me like cadmium. I don't think that would be enough for a double refiner. You'd need a triple to make use of that properly. Not worth it with copper. Yeah, so I've never had gumbo because the one time I would have had it, I ruined it, and then it's just like, it's a lot of work. I just haven't got around to trying it again. I'm going to try again now I've got the roux sorted. Sweet. Right, there's that, so we'll get this up. No, if I want to go straight. It's the one, isn't it? Yeah. Efficiently hyped. Toot toot! Yo, Grice, how's it going? So we're out of range at the moment, so let's just go in this and we'll run toward the base until we're in range again. So I'm there, that's that. So here we go, let's build our tunnel. We'll double tap the build camera. For best results, to make it easier on yourself, when you're doing that build camera double tap, you should be facing away from where you're trying to go. Because otherwise, it'll just put you backwards. So see, put me back now. Of course, if I go too far away from my character, it's going to boot me out of... The terrain underneath me will unload and it will boot me out of build. Right, that's definitely enough to be... We'll be able to build all the way through here now. Good, thanks, nice to be in the Prince of a Sage. What hell's yeah, Sage boy. I'm a Sage mate. There's A-Train when I need to be. I'm a main. There's a thing. So A-Train came over to the UK 3 years back to join me in Download Music Festival. And it gets pretty cold at download on the nights. It's really hot in the day usually. On nights, it's like clear skies and it's basically like open fields. It's just freezing. You can't have open fires and stuff. So like I always end up at night, I'll go into my tent and I'll come out with like a duvet, like a double duvet just wrapped around me. It's just warm then. And like I came out of my tent with that wrapped around me, sat down. I just looked like a cocoon, like a caterpillar. And I was getting like a dirty look from A-Trace. What the fuck are you doing? I looked at it, I'm mean. That's just become a meme now. You tell what he was thinking. He was thinking, no, you're not. So, for this, if we want to make this extra awesome, we should have... Because the way hotspots work, it's based on... It's a cylinder. I explained this in the Stasis Device Mega Guide. Hotspots are a cylinder. They are a circle on the ground. You can think of them as a circle when you're just on the ground, like. And the center is the strongest point. And going out from the center, it will go out and get worse and worse, and then just stop at about 40% or so. However, this is a cylinder, so that central point that's the highest is the highest at any height in the center of the planet up to the atmosphere. It will have the strongest point, so you can build vertically with different things to make use of that. But what I like to do is have my... I like to have my... like there's been a few builds, like I did a floating base build where the main base was this floating thing, and then I had lots of islands with teleporters and stuff going to all the different hotspots around me with different islands floating at different heights with things, industrial things, getting the materials from the hotspots. That was really cool. It took way too long on that. I don't think I even finished it. What a surprise, eh? Zane didn't finish a build. The fuck? He's talking madness. So, yeah, we're almost there. I'd like to be able to see my build. I'd like to be able to see from my build. I just have a better chance of things loading better if this is visible past the terrain from my build. When you're using a vertical thing to go up, you should not press forward. If you press forward, it'll kind of twist your character away all the time. So just press to use your analysis visor to recenter where you're facing. Remember, it's where you're facing which determines whether you get the infinite jetpack for going up a vertical service. Right, so let's just... I'm basically standing on the peak point, just like there. Having a floor like this with markings on makes it so much easier as well. You know what? Let's put that there just so we have it. Could do... I want to do this straight. This straight, so it's just facing towards my base. So let's get rid of that one. Just so we have something to snap to in the future, we'll do one of these. Snap that onto it, facing there. I'll just get rid of the wire. Maybe I should have used the wire for the first thing snapping, but it's fine. Actually, yeah, let's build a little platform around it so we could get to if we wanted. I'm gonna do and a he and a do and a do and a dibby dibby day day. Now it's been the prince of Saint Mobiles. We do switch. Right, so let's get the foist one of these on. Or we use the camera to get this as straight as possible. I'm gonna do a few of these. This will just be a little thing. Little thing. It's not a little. Well, poor Jason hears all the time. Oh, look at this little guy. Right, that's how little magpie's ferret I had. Fuck. I have one of these on me though. Okay, yeah, let's just make some more. Excellent. Can make a couple. Make an extra 3 if we wanted. I doubt we need it though, because these are pretty high powered. Yeah, it's like 250 already. That's like 5 biofuel that don't ever have to be fueled. So good these are. It's not little, it's about how you place it. If you heck around, then you'll find out. Can't heck around now. Heckin'. The word heck just reminds me of Azusa. I wonder how Azusa's Shiba Inu's doing. An adorable little Shiba Inu. He made I think he made an Instagram account for it years ago. Now we don't have the transporters. Orange teleporters. These are days of Chrysan version of these like Tetracobalt. Of these? Oh, the Tetracobalt was cool, yeah. And that stuff. I used to... So, we all used to store resources on, like, Permadeath because you have so little per slot. We'd always store our resources, like our cobalt would be stored as Tetracobalt. So when they changed that without us telling anyone, all of my stored resources became pointless. It was so annoying. You know what, for this, I might put a landing pad here. Yeah, it was so good. It's bastard. You bastard. Oh yeah, you need to think. You useless bastard, look at you. Right in that pumpernickel right up there, I tell thee. Who wanna do do? We do D and I have it in school. Who wanna do? If we want this, you know, yeah, let's do this. It'll be simple. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll do. I'll do it both ways and just see which one works. God, I hope I got enough to make the process on there. I haven't got the recipe process. I haven't got any on me. Son of a bitch! Fucking whores! Motherfucking. It's gonna be a bitch to get back up here. That's why I want the freaking landing pad. If I can't get back up with the landing pad, I've got to get back up here anyway. I may as well build fucking. I just have to build with the camera and not get up here normally. Okay, let's stop this silliness. bit of a do and a ski and a boo and a he and a ski and a bit of a doo doo. What a dee and a do and a who and a what and a skip of a who. Hibbity and hibbity hoo. Habba wee and a dum bum boo. Well, actually, this is just unnecessary pieces, complexity. Technically, stairs seem so pedestrian there. They do. Go invite us weavers over to visit. You guys will be welcome to come here. You'll just have to put up with the fact that it's, you know, like Sage Central. So let's. Oh, I realised it would look that shit underneath. Okay, let's stop that then. What the? Find then mid-platforms to stop and recharge your jetpack like a true platform. Yo, HFX, how's it going, man? Attack! Right, so... There's a base. So... I guess I should build these. Just so... I should also build top to bottom. Really? Three would be enough. Three's fine. Actually, this would be four. I just want it mega straight. I can just use. I can actually use the wire again.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Plenty? Why it's been surprised now? The issue here, I'm not sure if I can get that wire out. No. We'll have to work from top to bottom. Can I get the bottom one out? Let's have a look. That's a pain. No one's going to see it. Who cares? So let's leave that then. Do jetpacks. Yeah, I was talking to you, Anton. So yeah, that's what I did to get up here, and I could do that, but I don't want that ugly thing. But that's how I'll get back up if I really need to. Yeah. So let's wire this up. I would like to... Because this is going to need a few relays for the wire. Or is it possible to... Is it possible to glitch a wire these days? I think I should be able to glitch a normal wire. So, right, let's try it. Crazy. Wait, what was crazy? What happened? There were freighter spawn near the hive and an NPC ship did something and the hive blew up. What? Funky. Oh no, damn it. Right, let's try this thing. No, I'd want to... So the max of wild ice can go to 200 U, but we're going to try and glitch it to be about 800. Great feature. I feel that it's not well advertised. Yo, Cap, how's it going, man? 92% now. The prismatic core. I think we'll move on to the next milestone this Friday or weekend at the latest. Hopefully, we'll reach 85, 85, 85. My totals. Hells yeah. Yeah, it was. Apparently, it was only 85. Like yesterday, so it's bumped up massively, but that could have been a bug. So yeah, the original thing was looking to be done on the 10th of July. This was done just mathly before. We're going to see if we can So the idea is, as long as this doesn't reset, this wire is connected. That, and even if I go to this and then back, it's still connected. So I'm going to try and then place glitch, wire glitch, or reverse wire glitch, which might not work, to glitch it further than it should go. Oh, phew, I thought I'd lost it then. Right, so. Oh. So it's applying the connection too long to this piece as well? Yeah, I can't do that anymore. Has this always been the way? When did this happen? Like I've been glitching much for the last several years. I was having to say, well, we can't do that then, so we just have to do it every couple of hundred. There's probably other ways, but I can't be asked to deal with that anymore. I was happening, yo, walking corpse, how's it going? Not too much hating currently. The original launch date was in July and got pushed a month. I wonder when they will drop the anniversary update, assuming there is one. I mean, the yearly update is always, you know, end of July and to the end of August, sometime around that. Jürgen Fast could be more USA, but well, that's the thing. So it's the weekend, so it makes sense. It always massively bumps on the weekend, which is good evidence against the people saying, "Oh, it's just going up the exact same amount every day." No, it's not. The weekends go up way more. Then we get a couple of weeks until the 22nd when this expedition ends server side. Yeah, it gives people the chance to finish the last few milestones. Yeah. Yeah, it should be good. Should be fun. You called that advertised? Well, wait until you see the new McDonald's commercial. What? No idea what you're on about, Alice. Do, do, do. So yeah, things more US for 4th of July too. Could be, yeah. The player numbers are going up by around 3k per day, yet I don't see that overly reflected on Steam. Wait, really? The fragments are increasing by... Oh, so that was just a weird coincidence. So earlier when we looked at this, this was 96,000 exactly. That's just a weird coincidence then. Well, so... But why would it be that it wouldn't be shown like that on Steam, would it? So the total amount of people who are on these teams is going up, but is the amount of people is going up is also probably the same amount of people who have now completed up to this point and are not turning back on again. So it's like it probably reaches a pretty static thing. Where like it's like, you know, our channels on YouTube, we get new subscribers all the time, but we also lose subscribers all the time as well. And as long as we're getting more subscribers than we're losing, then it goes up. So I imagine they're just like we're getting 1,000 new, because this is the total, not the active, isn't it? So it's total versus active. Right, let's. Damn it, should have gone the other way. Yeah. Get the connection, we'll run it back. Because there ain't no run it back, bitch. No run it back, bitch. Run it back, bitch. Run it back, bitch. Nah. When you scoobity doo, when you skibbity dee, and you do da ba doo da ba dum ba doo nah. Yibbity ba doo da. I'm not going to make this pretty. I'm just going to do it. As far as I can each time. So about there. Is there ain't no bird back, bitch? I wish you was tracking the math every day. You're a math wizard. I suppose I have more confidence. I think I'm slightly above average in maths. I don't think I'm that amazing. I don't think I'm particularly amazing in maths. I just like maths. I think that's the main thing. You get better at the things you like. I've seen some odd things in my spreadsheet, like these sabotage missions aren't being factored at all. How are you even counting that, though? I don't think it's even possible to know that. I know a lot of people are saying they're not being counted, but how do you even tell? That's what's compared to me. So yeah, like how are you telling that how can you tell that the sabotage isn't being counted? Wait a minute. Forgot about that. I can just free place the friggin' wire in the air. Ah, it's ugly. I won't do that. Oh yeah, but like I don't see how you could use Excel to work out whether they're doing it. It's oh okay. Ah, you did that. Okay, yeah, I'll take that out then. Cool. I can retake this far. It's supposed to even non-officially get these special Corvette components from Breach Expedition, which I missed, thanks. So, is it possible? Yes. You can't get the blueprint, but, like, for instance, I could make them for you and give them to you as items. I actually did it for someone on stream before. Too close to Starship. Right, let's clean things up then and get back there. We've got power now. Is it unloaded? What? There it is. RGR, thanks very much. They are tradable. Yeah. Someone mentioned how one of the features aren't advertised, in which I highly disagree because I don't see any reason to say advertised unless there are advertisement commercials for it. So features of what? And advertise can be used in many ways. A commercial is an advertisement. It is a method of advertising. It is not the sole form of advertising. As advertised would be. So, features aren't advertised. That's just a way of saying that they are not promoted. They are not disseminated officially as a thing. That's just, yeah, words. Let's get rid of all this extra stuff. Move this. We'll put this at the top. Actually, can I just... trying to put it upside down. Maybe if I do it here. There we go. I want it on the thing, not on the floor. Oh, that was me stating that the climb mode in NMS is a great feature, but it's not well advertised in my opinion. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a perfectly normal way of saying that, yeah. Not sure what feature it is, but someone mentioned it. So, yeah, the way Solid Snake has explained that is perfectly fine and grammatically correct. I'm curious how a poll of the plays would go, like who's aware or not. Fuck it off. I've been trying to think of some cool polls to do, interesting ones to do between on days where I haven't got a video or something. So I'll add that to the list. Need to make sure it doesn't take up my list of weapons I've used in the Elden Ring challenge. So far, Club, Lord Sworn Greatsword, Weathered Straightsword, and Hand Axe. I can no longer use any of those weapons against bosses. Actually, would that be a great poll? It'd be an interesting thing to... Actually, that'd be an interesting thing for a video for features you may not realise. Because you don't know. Infinite wall climb. It's such a great challenge, man. Yeah. 93% already. Holy crap. Yeah, it's going up. Going up, baby. Let's get rid of all these on the way back. There ain't no butter back, bitch. Butter back, bitch. Butter back, bitch. Back, bitch. Right on. Let's say the climb feature is perfectly and people would know better than that. He didn't say whether it was a good feature or not. He said that it isn't. The game doesn't tell you about it. That's what he said. And it doesn't. And if it does, it doesn't tell you in a very clear and easy way. Like, it doesn't, like, tell everyone who starts the game. It's not in the tutorial that you can do this. That's what he's saying. So it's not what you're on about. Yeah. I think I left some over here as well. Skibidi and a skibidi and a hibbity who and a how'd you do it? Skibidoo do it. Now we have power. We have 1,000 kbps of power. It's freaking awesome. I said it's a great feature, yeah. So yeah, let's please don't try and break down great versus. Okay. Hubba 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 hoo and a he and a hubba hoo. Can I get the little one? Oh, it might let me if I try. Might let me if I try, laddie doodle. But probably not. I could probably get rid of this though, and then put it back. Do. Da, da, da. Nope. Nope. Job shiting bastard. Man, Steve, I totally forgot about that game. Do you still play Crimson Desert? I had bored of the story, put it down for a week, and then couldn't find the drive. So that's what happened with me. I wouldn't say I got bored of the story per se, but I wasn't engaged in it at the time. Well, I got bored of the story, carried on playing a bit. A new game came out. People the last time I played Crimson Desert, it's not like I had a load of people watching. And then, yeah, I just haven't picked it up again. It's a shame because I was like, what, 10% through it or something? It's a massive game. Just for... Oh, the Wygo there is. And we lit up, baby. Let's connect the ones that aren't currently connected. What I'm on about is if the climate is not advertised, and surely there must be a trailer or something that shows it. I don't know. I'll have to check. I mean, yeah, but you're assuming something based on no evidence. It's like you're trying to prove a negative instead of just, you're assuming the thing that's unlikely. Like, yeah, it's just a weird way of looking at it. But I mean, whatever you want. Whatever you want, do. Whatever you do, do. However you think, however you skew, you do the poop. Skippity doop. Do you see the new rules BBC Channel 4 and such are imposing on YouTube here in the UK? Yeah, YouTube actually notified me about it in the thing with links on how to get my opinion over it. Essentially, for those who don't know, this is something that the UK government is trying to put into practice, which will mandate by law that YouTube will have to give will have to give priority to showing people established, trusted forms of media over, say, myself. So YouTube would be forced by law to promote the BBC or say even Games Radar. They would have to promote Games Radar's review of a game over mine regardless of how it is viewed by people. Say Games Radar make the worst video in history toward a game and I make one that is really well liked. People think I did a really good job of it. I really go into detail and stuff. It doesn't matter. It'll be below theirs because they are a trusted, established thing. It's basically they're trying to. I'm not sure how the best way to say it, but like it's almost creating. It's a whole too big to fail thing. It's like government-backed media in a way. It's so messed up. It's just like we've got some really fucked up background things. We're getting really close to politics, so I don't want to go too far into that. But like, well, this is you know what I mean. But it's very related to my channel, and it's not like this is a partisan issue. Anyway, yeah. Reading is for nerds, but us as the Guardians of the Atlas will watch public television. I will be doing the survey and showing it all on my channel this week sometime. It's really not good. I would expect that of... Oh, okay, yeah. We'd leave it at that comment if you can, please, Steve. Just because I do have a no politic rule in my chat, and even me talking about that was kind of pushing things. But yeah, I don't want to go on the subject too much. But yeah, I mean, it's a valid thing. The whole... You know, it's pretty messed up. The describe or draw attention to a product, service, or event in a public medium in order to promote sales or attendance, publicize information about a vacancy, make a quality or fact. Yeah. So right. Oh, damn it! I don't think that would show. Like. It's awful. So let's get rid of that. BBC is for bacon pushing up again. Can't deal with it. Fact they're becoming obsolete. I mean, all traditional media. So I think this is outside of. It is definitely fringe. Yeah, I agree. Like that's why I'm like I was saying. Let's just like not go too far into that. Comment I'm about to say. I don't think this is basically, this is just the obsolescence of traditional media. I don't particularly see that as political. I think that's just how things are going. It's how things have been going for a long time. It's the whole too big to fail thing. But it's not though. But I suppose it is political in the fact that it's being propped up by the people who benefit from it, who of course have power from it and don't want to lose that power. But yeah, that I'm definitely not going to go further into that. Fucking hell. Oh, did that just go really... Ah, okay, that's why. It's because it ended up going like really far on the inside. Then if I... Yeah, this should hopefully not be shown as much this time. Yeah, that's better. Sweet. If we really want to read something, then I recommend reading a book about how dinosaurs... What? Atlas, you say some insane things. You really do. I'm sure it makes sense in your head. I don't think it does often to us. Right. Get rid of that. We'll then... You go to anomaly? Yeah, I'll go shortly. Let's connect this. Every day, every skibidi bit way. Skibidi down, skibidi one of them man. I don't really care what looks underneath. I mean, I do, but I'll probably just get a thing that gets rid of the wires. I used to put so much effort into hiding the wires in bases. It takes so long, I can't be asked to do it in this build. Hello. Sweet. Right, let's upload the base again, so we've made a big improvement. We'll come back, we'll build more, of course. Let's go to Terminal Prime in there. Okay. Terminal Prime? Oh, the one in the back. Narda's thing. Narda's little playground. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's what the one was connected to. Sucker shack. What is it? The Sage is the underdog to the revolution, man. We're gonna take that. I know we've been saying fucking no, but this is a joke thing. It's like talking about Les Miserables or something. We take down the bourgeoisie, man. That's what the sages are gonna do. Let's see. I mean, the royals are this. I don't know what the royals are. Right. Bougie ass motherfuckers. Yeah, ironically, the weavers are the hippies. They, you know. But that's mainly because they smell and they haven't washed. They weave a lot of things out of hemp. People say they weave the fabric of the universe. Like if they could just put that power into like weaving a shower, so they could use that, that'd be great. No one cares about the royals. True, no one does care about the royals. The royals care about the royals, I think. Jason cares about the royals. Ah, some of it. I'm crazy, and sometimes being crazy works. I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day, you know. That sounds so mean. And I was in my head, I was like, it's a little mean, but it's a great little comeback. But, I think he means this, Thomas Prime, is it? Yeah. So, what's up, Dark Lord? Skibidi-bidoo and a dee and a he and a hoo and a dibby-dibby-dee-do. Abba-dibby-dee and a ski and a ski and a boo and a ha and a hoo-hoo. Is it shaking? No? Will it open for me? Nope. Not shaking or nothing. I don't know what you think, but it's not shaking, bro. The room. Nope. Not shaking relative to outside either. Snarf. Snarf, snarf, no shaking. There's no shaking, do. Up in this room. My room is shaking. Are you having a stroke? I hope you're not having a stroke, because they're not good. If you're not having a stroke, it could just be that you've been. Should we? Oh, right. Let's have a look. If we're gonna do some kind of what stuff does that planet have on it? Popoli read, man. Oh, the big one. Which askibadi who? So I think this is the one. Is this the Paradiso? Yes. So it has 30 paraffin doodles and coffee. Should we get some things? We can probably do that pretty quickly. Last time Monaco led British troops into battle nearly 300 years ago. Just saying. I'm actually surprised it was only 300 years ago. I should probably know more about my own history. I don't. I mean, yeah, because we've had like Parliament for like ages now, haven't we? We haven't really been we haven't been led by a monarchy for a long time. I think there's a potential twist in the story. Is the next main reward is 40 times green fireworks for all three teams. Why would it? Are you sure it's for all three teams? Are you sure it's not just for you because you're on Sage? I'm pretty sure it's green fireworks for Sage, isn't it? Could someone who's on Royal tell me if that's green or red for you? And if you're on Weaver, is that green or blue for you? I expect it's whatever your team is. Oh, whoa. Well, that's not... Oh, yeah, damn it. I still haven't got that, have I? Can I set that up really quick? Wait, I'm just going to check something. Actually, how would I even... I'd need to set up audio, I think. Nah, never mind. I can't do it now. I was gonna try and set up my stream deck to have a button for Doom giving me the uwu voice. I need it. I can't just always rely on Jason to go uwu for me. It is stupid in my voice. Right. So industrial. So we need 10, 10, 10. 31 minimum is what we need. We also want that. So 32. 32! Holy crap, man! My voice has gone really high. 32. So we need 32 damn things. That won't take long to get. 32 really quick. Like 10 buried cash. My friend is a Weaver and he's green for him too. Weird then. I think that's a bug. Weird though that it's green. Maybe it's the one that's losing that has the colour fireworks or something. I don't know. Maybe they set it that. Or maybe, actually, it could even be that it was a bug and it's supposed to be the one that's winning, but it's the one that's losing instead. It's literally just a reversed variable. That's such a easy thing to mess up in. Just that's one value in code that's wrong that would cause that. Very possible. Very possible. Oh, my head's a bit shiny on the old camera. Totally shut me down. So should I? Well, I don't know. That just seems like more likely to me than some conspiracy. But I mean, we'll see in like less than a week anyway. Potentially. King George II, Battle of Dettington, 1743. Oh, I didn't read that. I didn't see that first comment for the last time, Mama. Can't be a bot at something a human doesn't have. I can't be a bot at something a human doesn't have. A Weaver award is blue. Fireworks just confirmed. Okay, so yeah, Paul looked on his and he's a Weaver. His is blue. There's just some weird bug with your friends, I'm guessing. Got a bounce, Peter. Catch you later, John. Awesome having you, dude. Hope you have a swell evening. Probably still doing Elden Ring on Tuesday and Thursday this coming week. If we still have like next to no viewers, I'm probably not going to do it more after that week. But I'm going to give it another week. Seeing any? Oh my god! If those interesting, we're doing like an Elden Ring challenge. Well, I'm doing one. It's basically the idea is that I have to use once I've used a weapon on a boss, I can no longer use that weapon on another boss. There are hundreds of weapons in the game, so it's not like I'm going to run out, but I can't rely on like the 10 best weapons in the game because there are hundreds of bosses. So I know it's quite interesting. I'm actually really enjoying it because I'm getting to play with different weapons that forcing me to try different things and stuff. It's quite fun. Come past it, or was that it? That's it, man. Ooh. Very technology. Lovely. Oh, there's another one. Up there. Oh, you big shitey bastards. What the hell was that? I really want to shave my beard. So tempted to, but this is like a year's growth or something at this point. Actually, no, this isn't a year's growth. Maybe 6 to 8 months. Who am I? Maybe I should put a poll up on my channel. Actually, no. I want to decide whether I wear a beard or not based on what my viewers think. No offense, guys, but, you know. I suppose I could do a charity thing. Force me to wear or shave it based on charity thing. Get people to compete with donations. 1/6%. So yeah, in 23 days was it? Is that what? Oh no, it was the previous page. Oh, 16 days. Oh crap. Okay, yeah. So I must have been a week off. Ugh. Yeah, 16 days and 18 hours. 16 days and 18 hours. It says 3 weeks, but it's rounding up. Like, if you look on the thing, it'll say there's 3 weeks left, but there's not. There's 2 and a bit. Almost 2 and 3 days, I suppose. So it's not even rounding, it's rounding up. when it says there's 2 weeks left, it'll be because there's less than 2 weeks left. Bum bum ba bum 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 plum. Speckled Jim. I'll be eating Speckled Jim. You say I'm a bot, but the real truth is that I'm not. I don't think I've ever said you're a bot. Did someone call you a bot? I feel like you constructed your own argument there. Like a bot. That's what a bot would do. Doo-ba-doo-doo, skibbity-skabbada. Oh. Doobity-doobie-da. Train wood up. How's it going, homie? I tell you what, man. That spicy chorizo Spanish sausage bean stew was freaking good last night, man. I had some before the stream as well. Oh. Tasty. Really good with rice. Dude, I dreamt about your beans. I mean, many people do, you know. Not usually pinto, but my beans in general are a hot commodity. Yeah. They are there to be used by the masses. Yeah. This makes me think of... Damn it, I did it again. It makes me think of Community Property by Steel Panther. My heart belongs to you. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do for you. My heart belongs to you. But my cock is community property. Do. I would... In my old job, I sang that really loudly. I was belting it out. I hit the notes and everything. It was really good. And then I turned around and the store manager was like sitting behind me like, what the fuck? Fortunately, she found it funny and I did not get in trouble. The person who didn't find it funny was the personnel manager who she was having lunch with. How the hell did I not know the way that was ridiculous? Baba doo 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 doo, yabba diddle doo doo. Baba doodle doodle doo, doodle 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 doo. Scooby-Doo, that's such a cool looking font. Oh, good lord. See, there you go. Like, why am I even here anyways? I could easily hit the unsubscribe button with a snap of my fingertips at exactly 1 second. The strange man, Atlas. To do a lot of things, Atlas. I think. When did you actually first find the channel, Alice? It's been a long time. It's been years. Was it like Next or something? I'm so looking forward to my knife coming tomorrow, Train. Oh. Basically, I bought a new knife. So, I've been wanting a knife from this brand for like a decade plus. It's called... I think the brand is Kai, and the range is Shun. Japanese steel, well, Japanese made forged knives using Damascus steel, like made in the Damascus pattern, like the Kaishuns are anyway. They're really expensive though, so I got one. I've bought one of them before, but it wasn't for me. It was it was for my friend's wedding. I was best man, and I got him a Kaishun chef's knife for as I got them that knife as a gift for like the wedding. And he uses it though. That's cool. He was scared to use it for like a freaking 5 years or something. He uses it now though. He told me the other day, but he also told me he uses a honing steel on it. I literally left him instructions on how to care for that knife, and I explicitly said not to use a honing steel because a honing steel will blunt Japanese steel. You can't use a honing steel on Japanese steel. I mean, you can. It will, like, it can chip it, and you won't get the properly sharp edge. Japanese steel requires sharpening stone. But he likes it, so when he told me, it was like a couple of months ago, he told me, I was like, oh, dude, explicitly told you not to use that. He's like, it's fine, it's really sharp. It's like, alright, yeah, alright. If you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it. If you've done like any permanent damage, it's already done now, so I'm not going to complain. You buy a bunch of meat to slice it up. I didn't know. I'll probably get most of the use out of it for vegetables anyway. I've got some tomatoes though. I'll have to put the tomato on the board and just like slice it without touching the tomato. So, oh yeah, so basically, these knives are like 300 quid each. I haven't paid 300 quid for it, don't worry. That's an insane amount. But of course, that's such a large amount of money, I can't really warrant it. Like, if I ever finally do the cooking channel, then I could warrant that kind of cost, but even then, I probably wouldn't want to. So every so often, I check them out just in case there's any kind of promotions on them, because they do rarely go on a deal. And I found, just by coincidence, they had done last year a limited edition range, only 3,000 of each like knife made. They're numbered, which I actually don't like. I'd rather my knife not have the number super visible on it. I don't really care about that. It's got a beautiful like red, bright red wood handle. I'm not sure what type of wood it is. It's a Santoku. It's 19cm Santoku blade, so it's a big Santoku. And it's Damascus steel with a VG10 Japanese steel core. And instead of 300, I found it for 100. So I pretty much only spend my money on food, like necessities, then also food that aren't necessities, and work stuff. That's pretty much all I spend money on. So like I was like, even though this is technically kind of food again, I'm gonna treat myself, damn it. So I got it. It's coming tomorrow. I'm really happy. Crazy sharp knife. This is a kind of knife that you will use like the rest of your life, don't you? You have to take care of it properly. Yeah, the Japanese slice their food by the 1/4 millimeter. Slice their food. I feel like this is like a really good joke that I'm just not getting. My chef's knife for school was about 120 USD. So yeah, the chef's knife I'm looking at now is not the Kaishun chef's knife, because the Kaishun 30cm chef's knife is fucking beast. It's also pretty much never on promotion, and it's like 300 to 400 quid. I'm just not paying that. Yeah, good knives are expensive. However, there's a really good one I'm looking at now, which is $140. It's 80 layers or something of Damascus steel with a VG10 core, and it's hammered at the top. So for those who don't know, when you have a knife that's hammered at the top, that prevents things from sticking to the knife when you're slicing. Like when you slice like onion, you know how you get a load of onion that sticks to the knife and then it just comes up and then goes everywhere? That doesn't happen with these. So that's why it's nice to have the hammer. You can have this knife without a hammer as well. There's an ebony handle or a composite handle. The ebony's going to be nice, so the composite's going to be last longer. I think composite would probably allow you to put it in the dishwasher, but it's not like I would put a knife like this in dishwasher anyway. Always hand wash this. This kind of, if you're paying this kind of thing for like a thing you're going to last, you don't put your fucking wok in the dishwasher, do you? So, you know. I mean, some people fucking do. Usually because you've got kids and they can't be asked to hand wash anything, so you just have to put up with all of your cooking shit just being ruined after a week. It's always a point of investing in such a knife if you're not in the cooking industry. Because so a number of reasons. I love cooking. I cook from scratch almost every meal I have. Therefore, I will use this knife every single day. When I say I cook from scratch, I make my curries. I don't even just use curry powder. I have the other day I ordered some freaking coriander seeds. I didn't even get the ground. So yeah, I will massively get the worth out of it, and I really like knives and stuff. Not in a psycho way, just in a. I don't know. I just really like my favorite knife currently is one. It was actually a pretty good price. It's about 30 quid. But what it is, it's amazing. It's a sushi knife. I use it for vegetables. It's just really sharp. It's Japanese steel. It stays sharp forever. Oh yeah, I'll show you this. I've got this on my desk for some reason. This is the first Japanese steel knife I've ever bought. This is a paring knife. Oh god, that's got a chip on that there as well. It's a really old knife. It's dirty though because I was cutting some fruit with it. But like, you often see that the first knife everyone gets, like good knives, is always a paring knife because they're cheap, because they're small. Yeah. What's the point of investing into such a knife? Oh yeah, so yeah, that's why. Yeah. But yeah, 120 about 20 years ago, yeah. Like that's a good knife then. 20 years ago, $120 for a knife. That's basically like Kai Shun. That knife, I think, 20 years ago is probably about that price. So that's going to be a nice knife. What is that knife? Like a Worcester or Sabatier or something? So like, yeah. I think a lot of people have hobbies and stuff. I don't really. But just cooking. I love cooking, and while it's a necessity, it's also a hobby of mine. So I guess I'm investing into a hobby. You try ceramic knives? I have tried a ceramic knife. I don't know, I just feel like they're a little gimmicky. I mean, they definitely have value, but there's no cool factor for me with a ceramic knife. But like, it has some function, but also it's like you drop that thing and it's fucked. Your hairdressers will pay over £100 for a pair of scissors. Yeah. Also, I think the point was that I'm not a hairdresser either. It's like, so why would I pay 100? I'm not a chef. Yeah, I'm an amateur home cook for sure. Plus, I've spoken about this on different streams. Like, I'm definitely the type of person who I like to buy very high quality that lasts. I'm not big on the whole false economy of cheap but won't last long things. Like I used this chair before the thing. With my logic, this chair was a frugal choice because not only is it for work, and I sit in it every day. I've now sat in it every day for like, 6-7 years. It's still as comfortable as it was the first day because it was an expensive chair. It's like 365 quid, I think. but it's also lasted all those years. Way cheaper overall than just buying multiple shit chairs that aren't as good, aren't as comfortable, and break within a year. And like, almost most people either have a very blunt knives in their kitchens, which are very dangerous. When they say a blunt blade is the most dangerous blade, I mean, like, it is within a certain context, you know. Obviously, if you stab someone, the sharper knife is more dangerous. Like, the blunt knife is going to create more accidents. And you'll slip and stuff with blunt knives, and you can easily stab yourself and stuff way more often. So most people either have blunt knives, or they're constantly buying new shitty knives. And even a shitty knife is like 20 quid, 30 quid. So if I get this knife that costs me 100 quid, that will last me... Well, I'm 40 this year, so... What? 30, 40 years? Versus buying a new one every couple of years, a cheap shitty one. Then this is a economical choice. You know you're a serious amateur home cook when you have 2 different sizes of mortar and pestle. I have 3 different mortar and pestles. I only use one. I've got a wooden one, a ceramic one, and a granite one. I use the granite. The granite one is a Jamie Oliver one, but it's a really awesome one. It's like this big, thick granite mortar and pestle. Love it. It was a birthday gift from my mother years ago. And I use it. Oh, it's the only one I use. I've got. When a scoot, when a do. I love the current wok I've got. It's it was, I think, 45 quid. Quite a big wok, fairly heavy. It's not as thick as I'd like. Like, if you want a really good wok, it's going to be like a millimeter or 2 thick. Really heavy. This is not that. But it's way better than the ones I've had before. Like, I bought a wok for like 15 quid from a Chinese supermarket years ago. I seasoned it and everything, got it looking great. During the seasoning process, it warped. It never sit flat on anything. Like, this is a flat bottom one. So I haven't got a burner. But like, so it annoyed me so much. And then I just gave up on it. I got this one. It was like, it's a mass-produced one, but it has like a hammered effect. It came pre-seasoned, but obviously you shouldn't take that for granted. So like, it's a nice starting point. I gave it a proper scrub to get the factory coating off. And I've just been not cooking anything sour in it, and every time I use it, I scrub it with just water to clean it fully. I'll then heat it up to smoke point again, get some ghee, that's really good, so it's been working really well for it, just on a piece of kitchen towel, and put it over it while it's burning hot, over the inside and outside, and it's keeping that beautiful dark blue colour to it. It's like, and it's so good. The non-stick is amazing. Really building up like a nice seasoned patina. Yes, I'm too freaking interested in cooking. God, how far down am I going for this? I really need to make that cooking channel, man. I have a cast iron frying pan that I use for making flatbreads and naans. I would cry if it got broke. Yeah, dude. Yeah, having like having a nice cast iron skillet. It's like, it's if you like cooking, you need. It's so like non-stick. I'm not a big fan of Teflon coated pans and stuff. I really like bare stainless steel, or like carbon steel that you've seasoned to cook, or cast iron you see. It's just so much better. Like, you can't. You have to be so careful with like the non-stick coatings. I mean, they definitely have a use, but like I like using my wok where I can use the metal implements in it, like the just Chinese spatula type stuff. It's like it's so easy to serve with that as well. You just scoop it up on the fecker. Whereas like wooden spoons, you have to be so thick. Yeah. Who's your favourite celebrity chef? That's honestly really hard. It depends on the thing. My favourite celebrity chef for travel cooking videos is Jamie Oliver. My favourite celebrity chef for instructional recipe videos is Kenji Alt Lopez. He does a YouTube channel. It's amazing. He is a celebrity chef in a sense. He's more a celebrity chef for chefs. He's the one who popularized the reverse sear method. So he even admits, like, there's no way he was the first person to ever figure this out, but he is the person who popularized it. He's a prolific cookbook author and also owns his own restaurant and stuff, of course, as well, and makes cooking videos. I do like Marco Pierre White, but he's also, like, he talks a lot of shit. Like he's really entertaining, and he knows what he's talking about, specifically when it comes to cooking, as long as you ignore his technical reasons for doing things. So, in a classic way, he will give you the reason why he's doing everything, but it's probably not like an accurate thing. So, for example, Gordon Ramsay will constantly tell you to never salt your eggs before you do scrambled eggs because it makes them tough, grey and watery. None of that is true. It does not make them tough, grey or watery. Putting salt in your eggs before you make scrambled eggs will actually scientifically proven to make your eggs more tender because the salt has an effect on the proteins. You know, it's this kind of thing. Older chefs will tell you that to get the best bechamel, you have to put in your hot milk very tiny bit at a time. It's like half of this stuff, I think, is from people passing this on when they're learning stuff. But because they heard that and were taught to do it that way, they've never done it any other way, so they don't realise that that isn't the only way. So, like, for a bechamel, or, you know, when you're working with a roux, just put fucking cold water in all at once. It's fine. Hot water all at once will fuck it up. But cold water, the reason... So, if you think about it, the reason the roux thickens is because when it reaches a certain heat, if you put cold water in, you completely take the heat away, it can't thicken. So you can fully stir it in. It's like making cornstarch slurry. You need cold water for cornstarch to make the slurry. If you put hot water in, it'll just thicken instantly. And before you even mixed it in, you'll get loads of clumps of dry cornstarch surrounded by the thickened mess, and it'll be awful. You'll get lumps. So if you just put cold stuff in immediately, all at once, or if just half first, then half, you can do it. There's just so many different little things. Nice, just like that. Perfect. Yeah, there we are. It's your choice. Like, so I love Marco, but he's definitely not my favourite. But I really, he's so entertaining, and he is obviously a good cook. He also talks a lot of shit. Yeah. I mean, it's just my opinion, you know. I mean, he's obviously way better cook and chef than I'll ever be. So he's the ramblings of an amateur. Also, I used to just find his whole "you don't know what I am" type thing so cringy. Who else? So yeah, I really like Gordon Ramsay. I like him more now that he's super chilled out, and he's not so like just a dickhead. Like he's not so shouty at everyone. He's just like a really nice guy now with everyone. He's just like chill. He's chilled out in his old age, and he's like skill is obviously like top tier. He's legit like chef. Are there any others? If you talk about YouTube chefs, I really like Adam Raguzia. He's super into like the science part of it, similar in a way to like Kenji. If you go in that route, Hester Blumenthal's obviously a legend. I agree with your take on Ruin Slurry, probably because they've only done it that way. Yeah. So like, yeah, it's like that kind of thing. There's a lot of like stuff in the old guard that I think was just passed on, and they found a way that worked. But that's the way they were told to do it, and then they were like, "Well, this is the only way to do it." And then it's just like Chinese whispers. Actually, is that a bad thing to say now? Chinese whispers. Probably, you know what I mean by it, but you know, it's like probably shouldn't say that kind of thing these days. I mean, if you're just going by actual cookery, then Delia. I don't really know anything about Delia Smith. Because Delia Smith she's just like, she's almost entirely purely an American. Yeah. It's like in the sense that Jamie Oliver, for most of his career, was like purely just in the UK. I don't know how well known he's in the US. He did a lot of stuff in the US. Obviously, Gordon Ramsay moved fully over to being worldwide. The internet has allowed Kenji to be worldwide, but again, he's more of a chef. In the same way that like Polyphia is like a musician's band. Like progressive metal and rock as genres are like more. It's like an art form for the artist, you know. How many of these we got? We got enough? Yeah, we got enough. 36, sweet. Let's head up. I used to love Ainsley Harriott. Ainsley Harriott, when I was a kid, was my favourite chef. It's like, again, he's really entertaining, and he's just like, obviously, he's like clearly a really nice guy, and like he's just really enthusiastic, and he's great for getting people into cooking at a young age, like enjoying it. I used to watch like Ready Steady Cook a lot, and like he was a host of that for a long time. I met a celebrity chef called Rusty Lee once, I think. So you want spoilers for your eyes only? Is this to do with the event? I mean, definitely, yeah, don't put it in chat, I don't think. Have you messaged me on here? I don't mind being spoiled on it, personally. I like getting together with friends and watching small creators poorly making home meals. Get together with friends. What the hell? This is some kind of weird... I like it. Yeah, I assume that's what you meant. Yeah, I don't mind saying it, but I don't think you should put it in chat because people won't really have a choice on whether they get to see it. They'll have to ignore chat or see it then. Small creators. It'd be better if I'm going to say it on stream. It'd be better if I put my hand up so people have the warning, can just mute for a bit. So I like getting together with friends and watching small creators poorly make home meals. Not really celebrity chefs, but very entertaining. Yeah. So like that can definitely be fun if they're like legitimately trying to cook and stuff, and they're even trying to enjoy themselves and stuff. Yeah, that is. I enjoy that as well. It's entertaining. Like not in an evil way. I like watching Americans try Coleman's mustard for the first time. Yes, Coleman's mustard, Marmite, just all kinds of different foods, like some crazy like Japanese ones and stuff, and yeah, it can be fun. Coleman's mustard, yeah, because with Coleman's mustard, so Coleman's mustard is English mustard. English mustard is really potent. When you say, so when you're having a sandwich for Coleman's mustard, you might dip this knife halfway into the mustard. Whatever sticks to the knife is what you want for the sandwich. You don't want that much. You want, if you love a lot of mustard, you want maybe a third of a flat teaspoon on your sandwich. American mustard, you want like 10 times that. Dijon mustard, you want about triple that. I've just been on the enjoying the Grey Poupon Dijon mustard recently. The only reason I got the Grey Poupon is because I saw it in a store. I was like, oh no way! I forget what movie it is, but it's like around the era of like Billy Madison and stuff. It might even be from Billy Madison. But they're in a restaurant. They're like, do you have the Grey Poupon? And it's just like a stupid thing. I was like, I want to try it. And it's amazing. The mustard museum near you. Oh, that's cool. I'm not sure if I'd want to go to a mustard museum, but it's kind of cool that there is one. I used to put Dijon mustard in my meatballs. Ooh, Dijon mustard works for like everything. Like half of all sauces that aren't like made from a roux are made with Dijon. Because like Dijon mustard, it's an emulsifier. So in the same way that you emulsify like oil to make mayonnaise with egg yolks, like the lecithin, I think, from the egg yolks. Mustard, it either has the same emulsifier or a different emulsifier, but it's a thing that allows the combination of oil and water to emulsify into a liquid that is far more viscous than the initial ingredients. That's a call back to the commercial in Wayne's World. It might have been Wayne's World then. Oh, it's on the street where that happens in the movie. Wait, what's on the street where it happened? Oh wait, where that happens in the movie. So is it Wayne's World? It's a good movie. Oh, and that's perfect for my channel name. Do you have the Grey Poupon? And by the way, since I've been trying this, Grey Poupon is fucking delicious. It's so good. Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? It's a famous 1980s advertising catchphrase with Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. Oh, okay. It's a commercial, and then it became a pop culture thing for like Wayne's World. The Waterman Rolls-Royce passed a jar of the fancy mustard. Fancy. To each other, the phrase came pop culture reference. Catchphrase, done by thingy, blah blah. Wasn't it mentioning where it was used? Yeah, Wayne's World. So over the years, the line has been referenced in numerous shows and movies, most notably in the 1992 film Wayne's World, and is often playfully shouted in everyday life whenever someone is asking to borrow an item. Usually for comedic effect to make an ordinary situation feel overly formal or fancy. Yeah. Is it true that Dijon is just mustard mixed with mayo? I don't know, but Grey Poupon... no, by the way. No, it's not. Some mayo has Dijon in it, but Dijon definitely isn't mustard mixed with mayo. Actually, I don't think, anyway. Maybe it is, in part. But it's not just that. The Grey Poupon Dijon I have has like white wine and everything in it. You can taste that, and it has a lot of sour notes. So maybe it has some capers in it, like a very small amount or something. I'm not sure. But it's such a good flavor though. It's so deep. I love it. You can get mustard mayo, but it tastes different to Dijon, so I wouldn't say it's the same. Actually, I could just fucking search it. What is in... I'll say Grey... No, just Dijon. Is in Dijon mustard. Oh, wow. It's actually way less than I thought. So it's an emulsion itself. The Dijon mustard is a smooth, sharp condiment made primarily from brown or black mustard seeds, white wine, or verjuice, water and salt. It's actually way more simple than I thought. Considering that that's kind of all that's in it, it's an insane good, like, deep flavour. Crazy. I mean, white wine can have an incredibly deep flavour, so... But... Why are we talking about mustard? Because it was brought up that it's fun to watch Americans try Coleman's mustard for the first time. Coleman's mustard is an English mustard, so it's super potent. You have a tiny, tiny amount on the sandwich. Mustard is flowing with the gods. It really is. Right, so let's get the things up there. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, Dark Lord last week spilt American stinky. I'm not like shitting on American mustard, but the American French mustard, you know, these stuff like the Frenchies or whatever. That bright yellow, super sour, very strong smelling mustard all over his truck. Fucking rough that is, man. Holy shit. A rough start to your day, man. I suppose it was afternoon at that point. Why did you have the mustard in your thing? Did you have a sandwich and you were just spurting some on it and it just went everywhere or something? Use that lip. JFC, see someone. Seek help. Oh girl, man, don't use mustard as lube. Fuck's sake. Oh, I just feel bad. That's just horrible. That's just such a horrible thing to do to anyone. Right, so in so many ways as well. It's not just like it's not just the smell of mustard either. It's really sharp. It sting. Back in your fucking cage, man. Is there any of these that we wanted? Or maybe on the main thing? I don't want a save point. Oh, I should probably get that. I ordered a salted pretzel and they placed the container on top of the wrapper in the bag. Oh, for goodness sake. Salted pretzel. Ooh, like a big pretzel. Like a fresh, doughy, almost almost like a bagel, aren't they? Proper big pretzels. Oh, they are good, man. Especially with big chunks of salt. Deloosh. But yeah, that fucking sucks. I've never had mustard with one, though. Wouldn't you want German mustard with that? Which is closer to Dijon? Like, it's nowhere near as vinegary as the German mustard I've had, like that you'd put on a bratwurst, is nowhere near as vinegary as like the Frenchie's American mustard. French's American mustard, that stinks, and it'll get in everything. Oh, message, massage, module. I want that, but it's like 20 more with me. Oh, let's just keep them. Gonna need to get stuff. Let's get that. I once swapped a pump dispenser with alcohol hand gel at work for an identical one filled with Johnson's baby lotion. That's great. That's good. I like that. That is a great prank. Doesn't really hurt anyone. It's super inconvenient in a fun way that doesn't hurt anyone. That's a good prank. I like that. Less acceptable since P. Diddy got arrested. God, now you got me. JFC now makes me your comments making me think using hand gel as lube. They're like making love with Everest. That's what it's like using. What is it? The original source, the tea tree and mint eucalyptus, like shower gel. I like that stuff. A friend of mine is like, how It's like it doesn't burn. It's just like refreshing. Like it's like having a dwarf blow cold air on your bum. It's like he slipped out of that one. It's all good now though. Peter was pardoned. How the hell he's actually been pardoned? I know that he's fucking like he's an evil piece of shit. There's so much proof for this. When he was pardoned as well, so that means they proved that he was guilty, but he's been absolved of it. Why? The fuck? You really want fucking faith in fucking anything in this world? You can't let that shit. It's insane. Disgusting. That's honestly revolting, that is. Okay. My only faith is in discipline. Yeah. Hard to argue with that outlook. When shit like that happens. Ooh, let's not bring it into politics. We have a no politics rule here, bud. So, let's see what... Go there and see what's closest to us. Over that way is that. Okay, we got a C class here, so we can do this first because that's within. We won't even have to expand anything for that. Okay, it's like right here. Cool. We won't need to mark that one. Right, what have we got here? Sodium, cool. I mean, whatever it was, we're going to use it. How will we deal with this? Maybe... That's pretty good. Although usually I'll just do this to mark the thing anyway, so... Oh. It's about as perfect as it's going to get here. So, on that. So, if we aim towards that. As before the OJ, your spuds were thrown away because they got burnt. Oh. Yeah. Actually, no, I wouldn't want that. So, yeah, I can center on that. Brightly coloured flags. The little squids have patched out the proximity from ship and exomex. Gutted my light pad, don't light up now when I land on my ship. Oh, okay, as in, so did you use, that's very cool. So you used a pressure pad under the landing pad or something, or merged into it to set that off. That's cool, I've never heard that, that's a really cool idea, I like that. Do my do. Skip up a do, dip down. Skip it up a hoo and a whoop wit wow. Fucking Buster Rhymes. You have to listen to that again after. Hit your neck. No proximity on a pole. I don't even know what you mean now, because you said proximity before and you're saying no proximity. They use used to phase into the ship and exomates. Oh, a proximity detector, not a pad. Now it's okay, now I get it. So they used to phase into the ships and exomate. So like, so what has stopped happening? Do the ships and exomates no longer trigger the proximity? I assume that's what you mean. Yeah, I got mixed up with the pad, but you just mean the same thing with proximity. I used to use them in my garage and on the pad. That's a really cool idea, though, using that for like the ships. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I like it. We're not going to do this one crazy at all. We don't need to. We'll just do it here. Do ba do, skibba ba do dip down, skibba da ba hoo when I whoop it wow. Oh, I need loads more chromatic though. What a bastard! I need too many of these and everything. The car when close used to trigger them, and the ship when phased inside it. Oh man! I wish I'd known about that. That's really cool. Although they're taking it away now anyway. So, but yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, so we need more chromatic. We need a bunch of chromatic whenever you're around. Boop 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 skibappadoo this skibappadoo chromatic when all of your systems are down. Down 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 automatic. Oh. Did I delete that one? Is that why? No, so it's still there, just recovered. Oh, and I might be able to get rid of it without digging. Oh yeah, that'll be way better. Then it'll come back like that. It was great in the garage. You could hop in the car and open the door. Yeah. Oh, so it only works when you're inside it. I mean, that's still cool. But I was thinking that maybe you had a landing pad that lit up, but only when there was a vehicle on it, whether you're inside or not. It's still cool, though. Oh, it's come back now. What a bastard. Where, by the way, if you do this and you reload, it will put all the grass back. There's a whole thing a while back when they introduced the Minotaur, whatever you want to call it. Because when you do a Titanfall, when it lands on the ground, it damages the ground. So it removes the grass. And because it has actually malformed the ground, it's done a terrain edit, the grass wouldn't return. But if you just restore where it was, the grass will return. So there's a whole thing. People are like, where's my grass gone, motherfucker? Let's see if there's another base around that has, like, copper. Use the teleporter. Hey, peoples. I would like when I landed my proximity's place to... Oh, yeah, but I was thinking it would stay lit up when the ship's there, whether you're inside or not, which would have been cool, but obviously if it doesn't do that. Buried cache, you thinking to get some indium from the buried caches or emerald? That definitely would work, but I'm going to see if there's any... Because they'll often just say in the teleporter, like in the name, what it has there. That's Obi-Wan, how's it going, man? A beautiful spot. many people have made the exact name that I have now, the bastards? I mean, it's fine. But we just have lots of Sage clubhouses. I'll have to change mine to original Sage Clubhouse. I need copper. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, fuck. Screw, and on a do pit, pow, skip it up a who and a whoop it, wow. Oh my lord. Have I not seen one that just says copper in it? We're about this city. We're about this city on rock and roll. We're about this city. We're about this city and roll. Boom, boom. Cause you had to skew looking for some copper. A copper doodle doo. Tried to find the thingy. Now we found a one. Downloading the data. Fractal system. We will get the copper. And we'll listen to the radio. Oh, don't you remember? We got this copper. We got this copper on that. From John Doe. Call it that sage dish you talked about a few streams ago. Sage dish? Oh, a little bit of sage. Just a touch of sage. What? Like biscuits and gravy? I was trying to get it to stay on, but never thought of trying the pad switch thing. Not sure it would work given the ship's legs would phase through. I don't think that would matter. Like, it's not like the bottom of the legs have to be on just perfectly on top of the thing. It's whether the legs as a whole would count as anything. It's because it's not like the physics have you step on it and then you go down. If you step within like a foot of the top of that thing, it's gonna go on. But I don't think it requires the face of yours. You could say, even if it was the bottom of the ship that would require it, you could still just phase it lower. If it works, there'd be a way to do it. If it works, you can make it work. Special. How is the expedition compared to previous waste separation expedition? More fun? Completely different. Unable? What, you rat bastard? What do you mean unable? Try again, nerd. It's completely different. The last one was like a enclosed adventure, which I enjoyed thoroughly multiple times. This is like a community event that's using the format of an expedition. Oh, there's Dark Lord. Hello, Dark Lord. Just a few more tries. You could actually work out the thing by just replacing a shit ton of them on top of each other, and then it will only, if it only activates one, it's based on the bottom, and you can see what level you'd need. It'd be pretty easy to test that. Hey, it's being a bastard. Outlaw copper. didn't Steve say this was better now? Son of a bitch! It's this Dark Lord messing with my downloads. How's it going, Dark Lord, sir? Good day. Look at him with his little adorable little Gek. Oh, thank you. Give me 57. That's enough to make one. Much appreciated. Definitely need more though. I'm not going to do it, but buying copper at 37 each on this. Let's try. Sorry, Dark Lord. I'm going to try reloading and then try it again in the teleporter. Oh yeah, buried cache. I'll try that after. It'd be things. I don't have a large refiner. I mean, I don't need a large refiner, but it'd be a lot better. Oh man, Buster Rhymes. Why is he so catchy? Scooby-Doo, skibaba-doo, damn, skibidi-ba-hoo, and a whoop-whoop, wow. Oh, he's still there, nice. Doo-ma-doo. Hitting me like a cheeky bastard. Get him, everyone. Para-paradiso, para-para-paradiso, para-para-para-paradiso. Why is the cheeky bastard hear me? Oh, you got something for me, sorry. What have you got for me? Kind of feels like using a shortcut to visit other bases to get rid of some. Oh, it definitely is a shortcut, yeah. Making things easier. I don't think it's like it's a cheat. Like I don't feel like I need to put in an insane amount of effort to in order to earn my bit of chromatic metal to the thing. What's the expedition percentage now? Let's have a look. Oh, dude! You got me the cadmium donker. Right, let's have a look. It's not. I'm not sure cadmium's enough if it's just a duo refiner, but we'll have a look. 93. So yeah, he went from 92 to 93 today. Or was it 91 at the start? I can't remember. So that goes 2 to 1, which, yeah, there's no way, because I think that'll go 1 to 2. So we need 2 of these to make. Okay, 1 of these to make 2 of those. 2 of these will make 1 of this. It's not. We need 3. We need the large refiner. That will complete this week. I mean, we could just get the remaining things to make the large refiner. 8 more of these or something. Because then, by the way, we can use a recipe for getting large amounts of chromatic. Obviously, it's better with indium, but cadmium will still be effective. Essentially, we put the cadmium, emerald, or indium, or copper, but copper's just really shit for it, with silver and gold to make a lot of chromatic. With indium, it's like 27. Yeah, let's get some more. We'll also get some buried caches in the last few minutes, although we're already at 3 hours. Oh my school. How much chromatic are you going to need? It's 100 per thing. So I'd want at least like 800 to 1,000 probably. We'll do buried caches as well while we're getting these 8. Up to 600 units away. I'd need like 3 copper deposits. I'd rather go to the effort to do this. Plus having some large refiners at the base would be more helpful for others as well. Because I will be, hopefully they should be able to... Oh, Dark Lord, can you use the refiner there, by the way? The duo one? Could you see if you can? Because I did set it so others should be able to. But I haven't got confirmation on that it works. Right. Oh, hello. Parafina, parafina. Gonna parafina do this. I think, yeah, that was just nanites, wasn't it? Oh, my skills. Get out of there. Damn. Yeah. I didn't work at all. Do. It'd be nice to find some Emerald Indian though. Yeah, it would be. That's why I'm still checking a few. Oh, it would. I'll take a X-class scanner. What a rat bastard. Nothing else in sight. That was a lot of water there. That would probably be fine. Ah! Pesky. I'm a copper and it looks empty. Someone else did it. Might have been even one I did or something, I'm not sure. Actually, I think I did do a copper nearby, didn't I? Yeah. But it saved it, and even Dark Lord seen me that I've done it. Because I think that's the one that I completely took out, and then I restored the extra, so it's the exact slot of the deposit. Screenshots up. Goomado. Oh. That's not empty. That's just a dirty deposit. Yeah, you can get some from that. It's possible that it's only part of the deposit and most of it was cut off as well. You do sometimes get that though. That's not buried cash. They call me Jefferson Podsky. Wee pee pee. Oh, there's copper here. Those I may as well get that while I'm here. It's a wee daddy one, but it's cute. So well cute, cat. By the way, for any anime lovers, this season looks freaking amazing. We've got the skeleton one, Skeleton Isekai, which is pretty good. It's like the friendly overlord. I've also got Mushoku Tensei Season 3, which is going to be amazing. I've read the books twice over, so trust me, it's good. First 2 episodes are really good. They're already out. I'd recommend. But they made the game super laggy. I haven't experienced any difference myself, but I've only really been playing in the streams, so I don't know. And by the way, by that I mean maybe it's large, like the things that are making it laggy are what you're spending your time at. So maybe huge bases have gotten worse and are laggy or something. You sure you're going to need 3 of these? I'm getting a lot more than 3. 283 from that one. It's like, isn't it like 3 to 1 or something of these, or 3 to 2 maybe? So I'd need, yeah, I'd need more than 3 if they were like this, but that was a really small shitty one. So. Really like to find some emerald or indium. Find what's keeping me going at the moment. 26 at a dirty deposit. Oh, that's shit. Yeah, that looks like, that doesn't sound like a dirty deposit. Then that sounds like a shaved one. Dirty normally still has quite a lot. By the way, what I'm referring to as a dirty deposit is one where it's the whole deposit, but you see loads of terrain mixed in with the deposit. So you get a lot less, but that's like a dirty deposit. This one looks like it just had 3 little spots and it was just a shitty one. Oh, what have we got? Gold. Those crack screens are what can have the indium, emerald, and cadmium in. Abandoned, what? Abandoned crate? What the hell is that? I thought it was Jetson Pod or Buried Cache had this icon. Ah, okay. Those usually have a Jettison Pod near it, so it usually wouldn't say as abandoned crate. We'll do one more buried cache after we've got this buried tech. Did you test, by the way, the thing, Jay, or is that what you're doing now? Oh. Ah, more gold. Ah, well. Good evening. Is there a new event related to the expedition, or are we still in waiting mode? We're in waiting mode, but we're almost there. It's now 93%. It is expected to be done in the next few days. Very latest of, like, just before next weekend. It was originally looking at, like, the 10th. But, which is Friday, yeah. But, it looks even earlier now because this weekend really boosted it. Like by an extra few percent. So yeah. Gek needs me. God have mercy on my soul. Oh no. So yeah, I'm gonna raid now. Thank you, by the way, again, Dark Lord, for the gifted sub, man. That is extremely kind of you. friggin' a whole bunch of them. I think it was 24 today. He did 48 last bloody week as well, you insane bastard. And I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Also, Nanoplasm for the bits. Very much appreciated. Hells yeah. And, yeah. Oh, and this week, not only did Dark Lord get the 100 stream streak, but Sergeant Sunshine got the 115 stream streak, which is crazy. Redonk. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Yeah, we'll look out for videos, streams, things. We're doing the Elden... Next stream is going to be the Elden Ring again. Good to see if I can get a No Man's Sky video out for tomorrow. I have another video that will probably be released on Wednesday. Next video after that will probably be the Monday after. So keep an eye for those. Thanks, guys. Fiddlesticks. I missed the golden opportunity to ask. Dirty deposit? Anything like a dirty Sanchez? Oh, it sounds far worse than that. Dirty deposit is it's Sanchez, but it's like crouched over. Like, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, thanks, guys. Let's see who we can raid. Who have we got on? Is Mr. Golden Gek on? He is! With 4 live 76. So we'll raid Mr. Golden Gek today. Do do do. Skibaba do bit down. Skibba a who and a woo it wow. Pow. We'll also raid him on YouTube. Yeah, thank you again, everyone. It was awesome to have you. See you next time, and have a great rest of your weekend. Peace out.